Right now, me and Justin are having a little problems trying to look for the superhuman fighting style, but I do think I remember where it actually might be. So if we go over here, let me see, it should be around here somewhere. Apologies for the minor inconvenience, but did you find it? Sorry if this is taking a while. But either way, right here, level 1000 NPCs, we are at the Snow Island, which don't get it confused with the Ice Castle, because they are two different places. And I am most likely making a fool of myself, because I bet there are so many people in the comments right now telling me that I'm going the wrong way, or I missed it, found it. I have found it. Yeah, so I was in the right place. I just slow brain. But anyway, so right here on the side of this mountain, as you can see, on the back side, there's going to be a tiny little door right here, which you can go in, go over here, go down here, and you find the martial arts master. So now the martial arts master, again, gives you superhuman, and we're going to go ahead and test it out on Justin right here. So the first move is called the Beast Owl Pounce, and right here, as you can see, it punches super fast. So superhuman is a really good fighting style. I'd recommend to almost anyone who wants to have, like, you know, especially using Buddha, because it works well with Buddha. But so here's the first move. So oh it actually kind of lagged right there. But anyways, as you saw right there, I pounced towards him, and he ended up getting into a giant combo. And so the next move is going to be Thunderclap. And now here, I'm going to come out here because I kind of need a lot of room to use these fighting styles. So next one is Thunderclap. And now this one, here, don't stand next to me, Justin, because I kind of don't want you to die. But right here, if you hold it, you can hold it for as long as you want, and it's basically an AoE attack where you send out a large gust of wind around you, and it's really good for extending combos because you push them back. It has good knockback towards it. Next one is Conqueror's Gun, and yes, as you can see, it does say Mastery 110, 220, 330. The masteries on these higher leveled fighting styles are insane. So if you do think about getting these, just know it's going to take you a while before you get these moves. So next one is Conqueror's Gun. You can hold it, and then boom. So it's a dashing type move. So let me show you without hitting anyone. So see, you can dash, and then like that. It just sucks. Yeah, it does do a really big, like, it does really big damage. It packs a big punch. So if you can combo both the first and third move, you can actually go pretty, far. So you can do that, and then boom. So it's a really fast-paced, fast-moving fighting style, and again, just like Death Step, highly recommend you get this. And now we're going to go on to the other fighting style, which is going to be Dragon's Breath. So kind of reset real quick, just like Justin did, because it would have been better to do that instead of trying to drive the boat. But so right here, if you're at spawn, and if you walk straight to the right, all the way over here, or is it to the left? I think it's to the left, actually. So you walk all the way over here to the left, and if you run along these sides, the teacher should be here, which is Sabo, I'm pretty sure. So if you just kind of like go like this and run along these sides right here, you'll be able to find them. And just run. Nope, he is on the right side. Okay, I was right. I knew my suspicions were always correct. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and come over here. Alright. We're going to go over here. We're going to run along the sides. And we are going to look out for Sabo by going like this. Oh, there it is. Alright. So right here. Sabi, I guess. Just love the names that they give these characters. So creative. Alright. So right here, it shows it right there. So you don't actually need money for this fighting style, at least I think. Don't quote me on that. But you trade in fragments instead, which are the little purple things at the bottom left that shows up. So it's a different type of currency. But anyway, so Dragon's Breath right here, it's another fighting style. And as you can see, whenever you do the third punch, you actually move. Kind of cool in a way, but it may mess you up if you're just like, if you just want to stand still. But anyway, so here's the first move called Dragon Rush. You do a double punch, which extends out forward. The next move is Dragon Flames, which you shoot flames towards your enemy, and it's a really good ranged attack. It doesn't have too much range, but it's decent. It's a decent amount of range. And the next one is Dragon Explosion, which it's kind of like the aerial attack from Superhuman, but instead it has I think a bigger explosion range, if I could be wrong. But yeah, again, 100 mastery, 200 mastery, 300 mastery. The mastery in C2, I mean, sorry. The mastery in C2 goes crazy. So just be prepared whenever you come to C1. But yeah, so flames, explosion. Uh-oh, I killed him. Sorry, Justin. Well, that kind of shows you the power of it. The power of Dragon's Breath, but yeah, and then the Dragon Rush right there. So next fighting style we're going to go to is the final one that you can find in C2, which is the second version of Water Kung Fu. So we're going to go ahead and go there right now. So right here we are at the island with the Sharkman Kung Fu, Sharkman Karate, my bad. I keep messing up these words. That is my fault. I always do these in one take. But yeah, so as you can see, it's right in front of Hot and Cold. It's literally the only island with the giant skull. So if you see the island with the giant skull, you know you're going the right way. Now right here, you can find, if you go all the way to the right, you will find, not going to pronounce that because I feel like I'm going to get it wrong, but the Sharkman. Anyway, so you go to the Sharkman, and of course I'll have the cost up here, just like always, and boom. So we have Sharkman Karate. I've been using this one for a while. It's pretty good. It hits super fast, same as Superhuman, which is what you want all the time. You want your fighting style to shoot fast, hit fast. Sorry. And yeah, it's really good. You have this one move right here, which is my personal favorite, where you just hit them from a really long distance, and you can actually go pretty far if you're planning on using it for a mobility move like that. And then the other one is called Pressure Vortex, where it's a ranged attack, which, as you can see right there, it had crazy knockback. And the final move for 300 mastery is Great Sea Spear. You pull the enemy close, and then you push them back out. And then you can just hit them again with the Pressure Vortex. So as you can see, these new moves, new fighting styles, go crazy. They are amazing. They cost a lot though, so be prepared when you come into C2. Be prepared to always have a good amount of money. Sea Beast. Oh, alright. Oh wow, there is a Sea Beast. Oh, okay. Mild intermission, but yeah. So make sure to have a lot of money and a good way to grind mastery whenever you come here. I'm gonna go fight this Sea Beast real quick, and after I fight this Sea Beast, I'm gonna go ahead and go to C1, not C1, C3. I'm gonna go ahead and go to C3 and introduce y'all to the, how much is, I think it's 1, 2, I think there's only two new fighting styles in C3 that I will be showing y'all. So yeah, let me go ahead and fight the Sea Beast real quick, and I will be back. We made it to C3 right here, and there are only 2 fighting styles left, so hopefully this video doesn't end up as long as I think it will be. But as you can see, C3 is a giant map that you're going to need something, at least a flying fruit to move around in. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and go to the first C3 fighting style that we actually know. We are going to show you where you can find the other fighting styles at. Just in case, again, if you are in C3 and you're like, hey, I want to switch to this one. Okay, well, here's where you can find it instead of going back to C2. So as you can see that tiny castle over there, well, it's not tiny, but from my distance it is. That tiny castle all the way over there, that's where we'll be heading. So we'll go ahead and go there right now. So right here, made it to the castle. Had myself Buddha to make my way through. Ooh, woo, woo. Man, my game is just not being pleasant to me today. Probably doesn't even want me to record. Look at that. Anyways, so let me go ahead and go over here. Whenever you go to the castle, make sure you don't go to the little middle building right here, but to this one over here. You can set your spawn, and as you can see, you have Martial Arts Master, Sabi or Sabo, just right there. And then when you come in here, boom, every single teacher that was in C2 and C1 just right here waiting for you to learn them. Now, I would go to these portals because it would show me, it would take me to, where the second version of Electric is, but I'm not going to do that because I'd rather show y'all where to actually get there instead of just me using a teleporter, because some of y'all may not have access to it yet. So right here, actually, you know what, let me not use Buddha because I think Buddha would take a little bit longer. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right here and I'm going to make my way over to the giant turtle. So once I get to the giant turtle, I'll go ahead and start the recording back up and show y'all where to get it. So made it over here to the giant turtle, and if you come in through the entrance, all you want to do is just go ahead and go forward, take a right, and then take another hard right, and then over here you will come across the last hero, I think is what his name is. Previous hero, my bad. So whenever you talk to the previous hero, I already have it, of course, so I can just instantly get it. But the thing about this one is that this challenge is kind of hard because whenever you try to get Electric Claw, you're gonna need Mink Race or any other fruit that goes fast, preferably light, because he's going to challenge you to a race, and trust me, you do not want to go you do not want to have anything slow. You want to have every single thing fast, so light fruit, Mink V3, anything you can get, because you have to go from here. Let me see if I can make my way over there. It's been a while, but yeah, so from over here all the way over here. Here, let me make my way over here. Okay, so yeah, so from over there all the way to that little tiny mansion that you can see over there, and you have to make it inside of that mansion in, I think it's 30 seconds, which, trust me, you may think that 30 seconds is a long time for a race like that, but trust me, the 30 seconds go by fast. Before you know it, once the timer starts, it's going to be 10 seconds left already. But anyway, so here's the first move. As you can see, it hits really fast, and I have it maxed out because it was actually one of my personal favorites back whenever I used to play this a lot more. So the first move is going to be Electric Rampage, and it looks super cool. So you hit your claws, so you basically claw them at first, hence the name Electric Claw, and you stun them and then dash like that. It's pretty cool. Second move is Lightning Thrust. As you can see, you can hold it and then boom, just like the old version. It's a good knockback. As you can tell, he went flying. and it does a good amount of damage. And yeah, so it's just an upgraded version, of course. And then now this one, Thunderclap and Flash, my personal favorite, because as you can see, I'm far away from him. Tap on him, boom. Amazing damage, amazing versatility. Electric Claw is hands down arguably one of the best fighting style moves that you can get in C3, and it's just amazing to see. All you got to do is that Claw, and then again, and then if you have like Buddha or anything like that, you can just, you know, use that to your advantage. But yeah, Electric Claw, amazing, hands down, one of the best. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the very last fighting style move that is in C3, and that is going to be Dragon Talon. So let's go ahead and go get that, because here, let me actually show y'all where you can get it before. Don't know why I almost forgot. So from the giant turtle, if you look forward and if you see the pirate's flag, the little haunted mansion over there, the grave, that's where you want to go to get it. I don't know if any of y'all remember in the Halloween update, but that's what pretty much came out. So we're gonna go ahead and go over there. I'm gonna use Buddha, and we will see you until I get there. All right. So we made it to Haunted Castle, and right here we're gonna go ahead and go up. Now this one is it's a little tricky to get, because what you want to do is you want to go up here and make your way towards these little gear looking circle things at the very top. Now once you make your way up to these little geary things, you want to go ahead and go to the right one. It's going to be kind of hard for me since I don't really have any like flying fruit. I probably should have put on Venom or Dragon for this, but hey, it's my fault. So you want to go ahead and make your way up here, and when you get up here you will find Teacher, which is Uzoth. And of course, again, I already bought it, so I have access to it already, and it does the same thing as Dragon Talon, as Dragon Breath, my bad. It's pretty fast, faster than Dragon Breath, and as you can see, you know, you move whenever you fight, so it's a good way to, I guess, move if you want to go ahead and use it like that. But yeah, so, and actually over here, let me tell you how to, I guess, obtain it, because you don't need just money. What you need to do is that once you collect enough bones, so watch, let me see if I can get bones from just killing this one skeleton right here. So if I kill this skeleton right here, I get, oh my gosh, if it dies. Okay, so I got 3 bones from that skeleton. Now, whenever you get bones, you would want to go over here to the Death King, and you want to go ahead and buy the random surprise. And when you buy the random surprise, you will get a chance to obtain Fire Essence. And if you hopefully get Fire Essence, then that's when you go up to Uzoth and turn it into him in order to get the fighting style. That is the only way you can get Dragon Talon, because, you know, that's just, they just made it like that. But yeah, it's really hard to get, but the moves look sick. So right here, we have Talon Lighter, which is the same thing as the first move for Dragon's Breath, but just look at the move. Look at that. Amazing. Blue flames, red flames into blue flames. That is stunning. Visuals are beautiful. You want to go ahead and see it again? Look at that. Amazing. Now the second one is Ember Annihilation. Now this one throws out a sort of flame dragon that you can actually control. It's hard to control on mobile because, you know, you have your fingers to move it. But right here, let's say if I move it out right here, if I press to the left, don't know if you saw it, but it moved to the left a little bit. So it's easier to do it on PC, but it's a lot harder to do it on mobile. But still, you can move it around, and what it does is it actually grabs your opponent and knocks them back in a way. Like here, let me see if I can show it. So like that, see? It took him all the way over there. Pretty cool. Like, you want to use this whenever you're maybe bounty hunting. And now the last one is Eternal Vortex. It's the same thing as the old move for Dragon's Breath, which you hold it, and then boom, you release a giant wave of flames that knocks your opponent back, or opponents if you're fighting more than one person. But yeah, so that's Dragon Talon right there. Again, these version 2 of the fighting styles, they go insane. Highly recommend you get these, but again, I highly recommend that you try your best to go ahead and save up the mastery for them and save up the money for them, because trust me, you will need a lot of money whenever you go into C2 and C3. But other than that, that's basically it for all the fighting styles. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you like, subscribe, anything like that. It's all up to you. But yeah, hopefully I can start bringing out more videos soon. I want to go ahead and start uploading at least once or twice a week, so that way it'll be, you know, a good consistency of videos, but not too much to where it'll just like get old, if you get what I mean. So yeah, thank you for watching. That's the fighting styles for Blox Fruits, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.